Hey, welcome. I'm at a square. Why am I a square? Where am I? Am I a square? Let me change this because I don't know why I'm a square. I'm supposed to be a rectangle, not a square. There we go. All right, welcome everyone. Welcome to day 3 of IndieMania, the finale for 2024. It's been a long time coming. Been a long, a lot of work done into the show, and day 3 is finally today, Saturday. So hopefully we get a lot more people watching, since it's a weekend. Everybody's off and relaxing, those of you who don't work weekends, and we are here. Day 3, the finale. We made it. We had 2 amazing days of indie games. A lot of amazing developers have put their hearts and all of their effort into making these games, and we've had amazing trailers shown over the past 2 days. Today, it all comes to a conclusion, a beautiful conclusion. Not the end of IndieMania, of 2024 showcase, and we are gonna celebrate. Yes, if it was possible, we have even more games today. I was saying yesterday we had about 22 day 1, 24 games day 2, and there's more today. There's a higher number of games that are going to be shown today on IndieMania day 3, the finale episode or showcase. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and shout out everyone who was here on the chat. I know it's pretty early, people are still coming in, but I want to just kind of shout out people who are here early and say thank you for being here. If you're watching us from X, thank you so much. If you're watching us from YouTube, thank you. Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, anywhere where you're watching, thank you for being here. It's going to be a great day. It's already an emotional roller coaster since, kind of looking back at where everything started and now where we are. And I just hope that IndieMania was great and a blessing for the developers who wanted to show their games, and also a blessing to you who are watching IndieMania. And hopefully in the past 2 days, you found some jewels, some gems that you want to pick up and show your support for, right? And then get into these amazing adventures within these games. We've seen games with incredible messaging within them, and then we've seen games that are crazy fun as well. So it's been a crazy journey, and we're here now, and I cannot wait for day 3. King Speaker, thank you for IndieMania. It was really cool. Thank you so much for thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm not gonna say you're welcome. Thank you for being here. You are always welcome. But I just want to thank you for being a part of IndieMania as well. We got Vinturn Games in the house as well. Thank you, Vinturn, for being part of IndieMania with your amazing game, Nurse Revenge. One of the highlights from the showcase. And so it's here, my friends. What's up, Joycey? Shout out, Joycey. I expect you to rest well after this is over. Yeah. Hopefully, I get to rest some more before we start working on year 2 of IndieMania, because that's going to happen. So shout out to Academy member and head moderator Jan Mar. Shout out to Travis Cooper. What's up, Travis? Shout out to Academy member moderator Boo Minnie. Shout out to the 100 Real Luigi. Shout out to Sarah B. Afternoon from the UK. Shout out to Academy moderator Rainbow Love. Shout out to Elmo watches wrestling. So do I. I love wrestling. And so shout out to moderator Yvonne Francois. Shout out to moderator Eric Winstead. Thank you, Eric, for being here. Shout out to amazing podcast co-host and special friend Joycey J. Thank you, Joyce, for being here. You can hop on anytime if you want to hop on and watch and react. The link is in the podcast room if you want to come in. We have, of course, we got the one and only Venture Games, part of the IndieMania show with this amazing game. And yeah, we got Nuts Hype. Luigi is right. Nuts Hype. I got a lot of messages behind the scenes. Hey, what's that game from the Nuts? The one with the nuts? So I mean, it made an impact on a lot of people. So I'm happy that we were able to have it on the show. We got Zelda. Hello, family. Zelda Player 85. Let's see here. We also got Cubby Bang Bang Afternoon from the UK as well. Thank you for being here. We got Hexer Dexter. What's up? Much excited for day 3. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited too for day 3. It's gonna be a great day. There are more games, right? There are more games, right about the same length, but we managed to get more games in day 3, just to make sure that everyone can have a chance to shine. And so we hope that you enjoy day 3. We have a special segment on day 3 with Red Deer Games as well. We have another an interview. We have one more interview with a big developer, one of the bigger developers. Day 1 we had tribute games. Day 2 we had Way Forward Presents. Day 3 we have one more segment with the developer, and of course we have a segment called Red Deer Corner. So Red Deer has a little corner where they will be presenting some games and some exclusive information, some exclusive announcements coming from Red Deer Games. If you are a fan of Red Deer Games, if you've been looking forward to a cozy little corner, then yeah, the Red Deer Corner is here on day 3. You don't want to miss that. For those of you who are cozy fans in the chat or around the world, actually. So it's gonna be awesome. Shout out to that's Eric. I already shouted you, Eric. Shout out to Shalil. Did I say it correctly? Shalil, awesome sauce. We got shout out to King Spica as well. Shout out, the king is in the house. Yep. I see your eyes. When I said cozy, I see them. Sarah. Yeah, we have a Red Deer Corner with adorable games and cuteness around, and and Red Deer is such a special friend to not only my channel but me personally. I love Red Deer. They've been such an amazing supporter to the channel, and so yeah, I really appreciate them for supporting the event, and not only supporting the event but providing us some exclusive news. Right, we're getting some exclusive announcements here on IndieMania day 3 from Red Deer Corner, from the Red Deer Games at the segment Red Deer Corner. So it's pretty cool. We got shout out to the Let's Make Show. The Let's Make Show says King is in the castle. We got also shout out to is it Meridian? I'm really horrible at reading. If I win the Steam Deck, I would most likely trade it for a GameStop at the GameStop for the next gen Nintendo console. Hey, whoever wins, you can do whatever you want with the Steam Deck. If whoever wins can do whatever they want with the Steam Deck, it's yours. Yeah. So, yeah. By the way, and now the Twitter and in the part of the giveaway entry is entering the following the Twitter account for IndieMania. Right now, there's a pinned comment on the Twitter of IndieMania with the release, the date where the winners will be announced. Okay, so for we will announce. What is that music? There's music in the background. What is that? But at the IndieMania X account, I should say X. Get used to that. X account, there is a pinned tweet where letting you know the date that the winners will be revealed. Of course, the winners will be contacted before. Okay, before we reveal the winners, the winners will be contacted before that, right? Of course, we'll ask them whether they want us to share their screen name, right, as the winner of said prize. If they want to remain anonymous, we'll honor that too. But yeah, the winners will be revealed after IndieMania ends. So once IndieMania comes to an end, we're going to be going over. We have the Gleam link. The cool thing about Gleam, right, is that it verifies entries. It tells you, okay, this person followed the rules, and if the Gleam contestant that is picked in the time from the giveaway link to now just happens to go back on one of the rules or whatever, then it'll automatically say, hey, this person is not kind of, it kind of separates them from the pick. So, let's see here. Okay. I'm looking for the Gleam, not the Gleam, the IndieMania Twitter account, so I can share with you here, and you can see profile. Okay, so all right, so we already have it. Let me go ahead and share my screen here so you guys can see it really quickly. Be shouting out people as they come in. Let me see here. We got more people. We got Mining Gamer. What's up? What's up? Thank you for being here, Mining Gamer. Appreciate you. So here is the screen. Here is right there. It says giveaway winners will be announced here on the official X account, IndieMania Show. So make sure when you are looking for the IndieMania winner, you are looking for that at IndieMania Show, which is the official account. All right, the official account for IndieMania. And it says here winners will be announced on the official X account on September 20th. So the giveaway will be live until until it basically closes, and then on September 20th, we'll announce the winners. Winners will be first, of course, contacted, and then posted. Thanks for entering. And so we have here already some activity going on, but this is where we will reveal the winners for the giveaway. Now, we have a lot of giveaways to go over. We have a lot of giveaways. So lots and lots of digital codes, of course, from our developers that are participating as part of IndieMania. We have so many codes from them. We also have, of course, where's that coming from? I'm like, what? What? What is that music? Where's that music coming from? I think that's the live stream for IGN. Yeah, that's the IGN. I'm like, what? What in the world? I'll leave it in the background a little bit. There we go. But I'm like, what? And that was hilarious. You got confused there for a second. I'm like, am I hearing things? Am I hearing music in the background of my head? No, it's the IGN. It's the IGN stream that started. I'm like, oh no, what is this? Yeah, so it's the music for the IGN stream. I didn't lose my mind. It's okay. I still have my brain intact. But okay, the what is this? This is not what I'm looking for. This is the IGN thingy. Yeah, so here we have it. If you want to enter the giveaway, you still have time. Go ahead and use the link down below in the description to enter the Gleam link. It's a Gleam. It's safe. You will only be asked for your email address because I need a way to contact you directly. Okay, I'm not gonna pick a comment. I don't believe in picking comments like that because, or even announcing winners on stream anymore. Just because I've learned my lesson in the past that when you announce winners, people will actually create a screen name with the same name and try to claim it. It has happened to me in the past, and yeah, never gonna do that again. I'm gonna use official places like Gleam. There's also one called Giveaway, something giveaway. Um, and so let me go ahead and do this. So I'm only gonna contact the winners via email, especially when the prize the prize requires a delivery, right? I'm gonna need to request your address. If you are under the age of 18 years old, we have to make sure that we get consent from your parent, and then you give me your parent information, like in the first and last name, and then your address, so that we can ship it directly to them, and you can get the prize. And so yeah, there's a lot of a lot a lot of stuff. There are, if you want to know more about the giveaways, right? If you want to know the rules, the regulations, what to do, what not to do, then IndieMania.net, all the way at the bottom, we have our terms and conditions, which is important that you guys read if you want to enter, right? To make sure that you follow all the guidelines, and then you get that prize the right way. We also have that to protect ourselves, right? Because this is a valuable prize. We have a lot of prizes in this giveaway. I could maybe put it I think only the first 4-figure characters are about $200 to $300 each. That's like 900 there. We have the 5 gaming chair. That's another like another $1,000 there. We also have 20 packages from Udon Entertainment, and we could maybe price them at, I don't know, anywhere from $50 to $100 because they have a lot of assortments of a whole bunch of a lot of comics, magazine, collectibles. It's like 20 packages of those, 20 like little gift things that they have a whole bunch of things. And so we got 20 of those. We have so many digital codes. And so yeah, there's a lot of prizes for you. So the more the prizes, the bigger the Indie Man. Indie Man will make an appearance after the show. Indie Man will make an appearance after the show, and also a character called Ryu. We have Ryu and Indie Man making an appearance after the show at the IndieMania YouTube channel, not during the show, after the show. So that is that. All right. So what else we have before this? We're only a couple of minutes away from the show starting. The countdown, the official countdown, starts at 1 p.m. 12 minutes to then. Until then, man, 12, day 3, the finale for the IndieMania showcase. It's been an incredible journey, and man, I cannot wait to show you guys what we have in store for you on day number 3. Wait, so what happens if I haven't been here in a while? Like, what do you mean? Like in a while? Mining Gamer, you can say, I can say welcome back, maybe? You haven't been here for a while? Welcome back. The Nintendo Switch Superior. No. If that's the if that leak is real, I'm pretty sure, like, let's go ahead and highlight this for a second. If this leak is real, I'm pretty sure that the word superior is more a translation from the original, right? Original. So I would finally more likely if they called the Nintendo Switch Super instead of Superior. Nintendo Switch Super, just like they do Dragon Ball Super, right? Or put the Super at the beginning and call it Super Nintendo Switch. That would be another way. But Superior, it doesn't sound too brandable. uh, we're celebrating the last day of IndieMania. Yes, we are. Last day of IndieMania 2024. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, it's going to be awesome. We are about a couple of minutes away from starting the event. I want to take this time to just thank everyone who watched the event. Thank everyone for who participated, all our amazing developers, and also our co-streamers. We had, I was just updated on the list of how many co-streamers we had on the show, and we had more co-streamers than I was expecting, and outlets that I didn't even know co-streamed the event. Let's see here. Let's see if I can shout out some of them. Of course, we have IGN, our main host, right? Our main host, IGN, our main host for the show is IGN. That's why I'm streaming the one from IGN. We are also have live streaming it on the IndieMania channel. And IGN is following the stream from our main IndieMania channel, so that we start at the same time. Also, I want to shout out to Game Junction. Game Junction is another co-streamer doing a great job streaming over the past 2 days. Today, also day 3. Let's see here. We have Game Trailers, the Game Trailers website. They have 1 million subscribers. Game Trailers also streaming at IndieMania day 3. They are also I think IGN purchased Game Trailers, so they are also streaming IndieMania on Game Trailers. That's really nice from them, because we thought they were only going to stream it on IGN, but right now, look, they're streaming IndieMania on. Wow, IGN went all out with this event, because they're streaming it on their main channel, IGN, which has 18 million subscribers. They're streaming it on their other channel, Game Trailers, with 1 million subscribers. They're also streaming it on IGN Games with 616,000 subscribers, right? So they're streaming it all 3 of their major websites, including Twitch. So a special thank you to IGN for, man, this incredible support. They're also uploading the trailers they don't have that are part of IndieMania. Like, for example, I see here an Everyday Story launch at IndieMania. So they're basically saying that this trailer is part of IndieMania, and so they're also giving credit for that trailer to IndieMania, which is awesome. We're also streaming it on Nintendo Prime's channel as well. So shout out to Nate, and thank you for your support. Let's see here. I'm looking for more streamers here to shout out the event. Roll. All right. Okay, let's see here. GN. I know the Game Explain also live streamed day 1 and day 2. So I appreciate Game Explain for taking over and also live streaming the event. I appreciate it a lot. See here. The Prime trailer, the Mania. I know we have other live streamers on the website, but I'm looking at their actual live streams here, so I can go ahead and shout them out. Let's see here, man. One game you guys have to look for is Mojito's Woody's Rescue, which is an amazing platformer. I mean, it's a beautiful game. Let's see here. Looking for there's a whole bunch of trailers out there uploaded from a game from IGN, basically crediting IndieMania for the reveal. A lot of trailers, a lot of trailers. Daytime devs with Bok Bok Chicken, super awesome. Let's see here. Nuts Revenge. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of let me go to the website for real quick and find out the rest of our streamers. Sometimes YouTube doesn't pick it up right away. Yeah, not that. Okay, let's see here. All right, so shout out to Nintendo Land, who also live stream IndieMania. They live stream. Let's see here. What are the events? Reaction. Okay, let's see here. I know they live stream one of the events. I was looking at their live stream the other day. Let's see here. Let's go to the rest of them. Okay. All right. Nintendo Talk as well. Shout out to Nintendo Talk for live streaming IndieMania on, I see here, I think this is day one of IndieMania. And so shout out to Nintendo Talk for live streaming to IndieMania as well. Let's see here. Of course, we have our channel here. I shout out Nate as well for live streaming it. Thunder Stash Gaming, also live streaming all 3 days of IndieMania. I appreciate Thunder Stash support. You should go check out Thunder Stash and subscribe to him. Okay, let's see here. Gamebird Classic as well. Let me go ahead and click Gamebird Classic. If I get this channel here going. Stream here. All right. Let's see here. Looking for more. I think it wants to load. This game is loading really, really slowly. All right, let's see here. All right. And shout out to Ferris Wheel Pro as well for live streaming the event. Appreciate it so much. Ferris Wheel Pro. He used to be part of Game Explain, if I'm not mistaken. He has his own amazing channel now. Go subscribe to Ferris Wheel Pro. Great content. Super funny guy as well. So you should go ahead and follow him. Pretty cool. I think that's about it. I think that's it. All right. So that's what we have so far. That's what we have. 12:46. We have 15 minutes away from starting the official countdown for IndieMania. Need to shout out more people here on the chat. Let's see here. Let's see who joined us. We got Angel Ortega. Welcome, Angel Ortega, to the chat. Welcome. I actually I took a break from live streaming just because of my eyesight condition thing. That I need to take a little break from live streams and from all that stuff, just so that I can kind of rest, get better, make sure that I have enough to stream on the podcast. And so, but I'm gonna be starting live streaming after IndieMania. Right after IndieMania, I will create a schedule so that I know when to stream. We will, once we hit 50K, We will bring back the end of month tournaments. End of month tournaments will be back on once we hit the 50K mark on the channel. And yeah, it's we're close. We're close, you know. YouTube is messing with us a little bit. It's yesterday, we were only 30 subscribers away from 50K. For some reason, this morning, we are 100 less, which has never happened on the channel before. Like 100 subscribers less in a couple of hours since last night till now. There's a weird thing happening on YouTube. I go to the analytics. The analytics don't show that at all. And so we went from having we were 30 subscribers away from the 50K to 130 subscribers away from 50K, which is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, I look at the analytics, it doesn't show anything. Nobody unsubscribed on yesterday, and it doesn't show any information like that. So it's very, very weird. I think the only way to break it is if as many people subscribe as possible and try to, I don't know, surpass or break what they're trying to do. YouTube has become an unreliable source for content creators in the past year. You can see it. You can see it throughout content creators around, right? The YouTube has become so unreliable when it comes to the changes that they're constantly making to this algorithm. A lot of content creators quit, bigger ones, the ones that were in the millions, because with the changes that YouTube make, they could no longer support themselves. So even with 1 million subscribers, they couldn't able to make a living on YouTube when they could have before with all of the changes, you know. And so imagine if it took a toll on them and the higher content creators. Imagine how much of a toll it takes on us, the smaller content creators trying to rise, you know. And it's like a crazy thing, man. It's a crazy thing. Which Steam Deck is in the giveaway? A Steam Deck, the regular Steam Deck. It's not the Steam Deck OLED, it's the Steam Deck, the regular Steam Deck. 64 gigabyte Steam Deck, but you can always upgrade the storage. Either have a professional open it up and upgrade the SSD storage or the M.2 storage inside the Steam Deck, because it is upgradable, or you can add external storage via an SD card. So yeah, that's the Steam Deck that we have, and then we also have 10 digital codes from video games that we have on the show. The winner I will probably give the winner of a choice of the codes they want of the games we saw on the show. If I have those codes for that particular game, if that game is out, then I'll let the winner choose the games that were on the show that they like. Maybe a list of the games that you like on the show, and I will get those codes for you. And that's gonna be the codes that they're gonna get. They get to choose from our display of developers on the 3 days. So if you like a couple games on day 1, day 2, or day 3, then you get to choose those games from day 1, day 2, day 3. For some games, you might have to wait just a little bit, just because the game is not out yet, and then the code will be out by then. But we'll get that to you. So yeah. Let's see here, Mike. As you say, never give up, journey on. Yeah, I'm not gonna give up. I know that we are against some forces. There are forces against us, but man, I will not give up. I will not give up. Not give up. Like every episode that I ended with the words "never give up" and "journey on," I am telling you to never give up and to continue your journey. And as much as I'm also telling myself to never give up and to continue this journey, you know, it's something that I apply to myself as well as I encourage everyone else to, you know, we encourage you know, we encourage others to also do the same. Um, a lot of people have come behind, tell me behind the scenes, a lot of reasons why some things are happening to certain content creators when it comes to the subscriber number. It's a very weird thing, especially when we're growing, right? We were growing, something happens on it's just weird. It's a very weird situation that's happening that nobody can understand, and the analytics do not show it. And so there is a problem up there that somebody needs to solve. Um, I believe this entire also Mr. Beast fiasco kind of influenced the entire thing. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, the system is meant to benefit those who have multi-million subscribers, right? And so it's kind of hard to get up there when they keep kind of pushing you down and changing the rules of the game. When you actually master the rules, they change. But yeah, we're not gonna give up. We can't give up. Well, yeah, no, I cannot give up because I need Josie to come on the channel and give her rants for Zelda. No, we cannot do that. One thing you guys have to understand is this is already part of my life. It's part of me, right? The Mike Odyssey channel, you guys are part of my life now. You're part of me. It's like if I leave here, it's like leaving family behind, right? I will never leave family behind because you guys are all my family, and that's how I see you all. I've had some of you on my channel for years now. A lot of you have been members on my channel for many years, supporting my content, you know, as a member, and you are family, and I'm never gonna turn my back on you. Never, you know. I will continue to do what I can to provide the best content possible. You will see me work as hard as I can to bring you new content, to try new things on the channel. I'm not afraid to try new things. I'm not afraid to reach out and expand and to, you know, to try things, to kind of look to see what works and what doesn't. And you guys have seen that on the channel, but now I will never turn my back on you guys. You know, I will never turn my back on you guys ever. But yeah, 55 minutes. We got just 5 minutes to 1 o'clock. At that time, the countdown will start for the 12 minutes to the show. And you guys, I think I told you guys a while back, like years ago. I have spoken about IndieMania, I think for the past 3, maybe a little 4 years. And I never mentioned IndieMania by name, but I mentioned that I've been working on things, and I've been planning things for you guys and creating things, and you all know that how much I've been wanting to help people, right? How much I've been wanting to bring up people and try to be someone that not only creates content but creates content that benefits other people. And so IndieMania is that it doesn't only benefit you because it provides you brand new games to purchase, right? To discover. Let me know what games you saw for the first time in IndieMania that you love and want to purchase and want to get and want to play. But it also benefits all of these amazing developers that I've gotten to know throughout this process. And so I'm going to continue doing that, right? I'm going to continue doing that. And this is, I say this openly, if IndieMania takes over, literally, if IndieMania takes over and it becomes the main source that I have to dedicate my time to, then so be it. I'm never going to quit Mike Odyssey. That will be my other channel. But I'm doing both of them at the same time, and I'm working with them with the same exact passion, and I'm always gonna be around, you know, until I can't no more. so so yeah, looking for the trading value for Steam Deck for a brand new Steam Deck could get 220. That's not that much for a brand new Steam Deck. It's better if you win a Steam Deck. It's better to kind of like sell it on Mercari or on eBay for what it's worth, like new, rather than trading it in. They're never gonna give you what it's worth, especially GameStop. No, not the great place. It is not a great place to do GameStop. Thank you guys for your messages and for your messages of support. I really do appreciate every single one of your messages, both public and DMs. You guys have been amazing, and you guys are my fuel. You keep me going, and I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. 2 minutes go. 2 minutes to go to start the countdown for the main show. Day number 3 has been day number 2 and 1 has been incredible. This is the day finale for IndieMania, and I just can't wait for you guys to see what we have in store. After the show has ended, we have some extra footage that I will be uploading on the IndieMania channel. There's footage that didn't make it on the show that I will be uploading on the channel. And extra footage, deleted scenes, all that fun stuff. If you like to see a little more behind the scenes of IndieMania, I will be uploading that to the IndieMania YouTube channel. I will also be uploading a video with Paul on our experience throughout the show, sharing stories with you guys. If you guys would like us to do a podcast, like or not even a podcast, like a live episode, a live stream, just sharing behind the scenes of things that we went through to the show, then we will do that. That way you guys can know a lot of what happens behind the scenes. I wish we had pictures, man, because at the moment there were points where we were petrified in a situation we went into that we forgot to take pictures. I wish we would have taken pictures. I mean, Paul lives close by, so maybe I don't think we'll go back there for a picture. But it's man, oof, it's crazy. But we'll share the stories with you. Right now, the 12-minute countdown for IndieMania has begun. Once that countdown reaches 12 on the dot, that's when the IndieMania countdown will officially begin. So there we have it. Boom and go. There we go. This is now the official finale for day 3 for IndieMania, the IndieMania show 2024. We get some messages here in the background. All right. Hopefully you got some you got your pen and paper down. You guys have pen and paper? I always recommend during the showcase you get a pen and paper. Although I think a lot of people don't have pen and paper anymore. Get your phone, open the notes app, and take notes. If you see a game you like, right, then make sure you catch the name of the game, right, the developer of the game. That way you have that with you, Although I will be uploading every trailer to the IndieMania YouTube channel. It's gonna take me a little bit because it's 90 something trailers. So I'll be uploading everything to the IndieMania YouTube channel little by little, just kind of dropping trailers there, showcases, interviews, extra footage, and all that stuff. So I will be uploading all that to the IndieMania YouTube channel. With day 1, day 2, day 3, you know what trailers were presented on day 1, day 2, and day 3. I believe right now you can see some of the trailers from day 1. I will be uploading today and this entire week, the rest of the days for IndieMania day 1, day 2, and day 3, so you guys can check out those trailers, and then get those games. Now, today is the last day of the IndieMania sale. Huge sale. All you have to do is go to the IndieMania website, click on where it says IndieMania inaugural sale. It'll take you to some logos of the participating developers on these sales. Sales for games as low as $2, original price about $20, $30. They're very, very deep discounts that you want to take advantage of really, really good games that could be a part of your library. Okay, remember, if Switch 2 is compatible with Switch 1 games, then you have a big catalog of games with you on hand. So take advantage of all these sales we're having, and I want to personally thank all the developers who signed up to become part of the IndieMania inaugural sale. For you guys, it's a benefit for you. So you know, it's a good deal to find. And so make sure you go to IndieMania.net after the show today and take a look at the sale area, look at the games that are on sale there, and then pick up some digital games from them. So we do have the IndieMania sale going on. The Gleam link for the giveaway is down below in the description. I should post it on the, let me see if I can post it on the IndieMania X account really quick. Make sure that it's there. Why am I going to Xbox.com? IndieMania YouTube channel. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? All right, so we got that there. Okay, profile. All right. Let's see here. I'm just getting the link. I'm getting the link for the giveaway and then posting on the X account for here. Okay, there you go. Okay. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Copy it. That's all I want to do. I want to copy it. Okay. Way. All right. I think this is good. I think this is good. All right. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Post this on Twitter. I think this is the calm before the storm. I call it the calm before the storm. I wanted to leave a little bit of the air open, you know, not post anything directly. Let's see here. All right. Okay, so I posted that on the IndieMania, and I also pinned it to the I pinned it to the IndieMania account. That way, if you want to follow us, if you want to enter, then you can follow the Gleam link right there. The Gleam link gives you options, right? You can earn extra entries to increase your chance of winning. If you follow all the entries through, you can actually get a prize. So let's see here. days left. So we have 7 days left. 7 days left. I'm leaving the giveaway open for 7 more days. And also, I'm gonna be making sure directly because right now, believe it or not, it says there are 8,880 entries. Okay, that's what it says. But not sure if that's completely true because if that were true, then we would have 8,000 followers on our X account and 8,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. That is not the case. So I'm gonna be I want to be looking into that. If you click on the link, it says 8,000 entries. Not sure if I'm seeing that correctly. So I want to make sure that everything is legit, and I'm only going to choose people that I find had followed. The main thing you have to do is follow the YouTube, subscribe to the YouTube channel, right? IndieMania YouTube channel, and then just follow us on X. So whenever Gleam chooses a link, chooses a winner, I'm going to make sure that that person is following us on social media as well, because it looks a bit weird here, like somebody has been entering way too many times or something like that. And I'm not sure. I don't know if Gleam can detect that at the time of choosing the winners. But yeah, that's a weird thing. And like I said, I'm being completely transparent about it, about what I'm going to do, just because I don't mess with giveaways. I do not mess with giveaways. I want to make sure that somebody gets this giveaway, somebody who's followed the rules and everything. And right now it's showing 8,000 entries. So shouldn't we have 8,000 followers? Right? You guys see 23? Nope. Get 23 entries is what I got. You got 23? Oh, you mean like 23 total per person? That's how many you can get, 23 entries? I don't know because I haven't entered. I can't enter. So that's 23 into 8,000. 24 total. So let's go ahead and say 54,190. Wait. So that would be 386, 370 people. Okay, so that's the entire number of that's the entire number of people who. That's not the single entries. That's how many chances. Like people. That's counting how many times. How many? Okay, so I get it now. All right. So this is not counting individual entries. This is counting. Okay, so I see here it says 5 entries. So that was a bit confusing because if it's like that, okay, that makes sense because it's 5, and it's counting. It's not counting each individual person. It's counting the points they earn, and it totals it and puts it on top. Okay, I get it. Yeah, that was confusing. I'm like, wait a minute, 8,000 entries. Yeah. So yeah, as long as everyone, all 370 people have entered their email, there is a chance. If that's the number, 370, we got more codes than that. we have more digital codes than that. So if that is the final number by the time the it ends, then there's a chance that you'll get a code. All right, we are about to start. Enjoy the meeting, guys. Hello, IndieMania community. I am Mike Odyssey, and welcome to the final day of IndieMania. It's been an incredible journey so far, and we have a fantastic lineup to close out the event. Today, we'll be wrapping up with some of the best indie games and a special interview with the folks over at Pikami Games. I am once again joined by my co-host Paul Gale, who will be meeting with our special guest developers. And don't miss our surprise presenter later on today in the show. Let's make this last day of IndieMania the best one yet.
Hello, IndieMania. We're Causeway Studios, and we're here to introduce The Haunting of Joni Evers, a first-person adventure, a walking simulator, what we at Causeway like to call a stroll player. We take a lot of inspiration from narrative games that we love, like What Remains of Edith Finch, Gone Home, and Firewatch. We love those games, and we hope that that love will come through in this narrative game that we're making.
Speaking of inspirations, the aesthetics in Joni Evers were heavily inspired by classic 80s horror movies like Poltergeist and Beetlejuice. We really wanted to infuse it with the same drama, the same atmosphere, and we also took a lot of inspiration from the practical effects to create the effects that you'll see as you're playing Joni Evers.
Joni Evers, the character you'll be playing, comes home one night to find that events will snowball out of control as a supernatural haunting descends upon the house.
Ooh.
She will have to delve deeper into the house and face her past about herself and her family members to break the curse and hopefully overcome the night.
We hope that you'll love exploring the Cunningham house as much as we enjoyed building it. There's something to find around every corner to help piece together what's happened and the history of the family. So we're excited to see what things you might find and what experiences you might have.
Without further ado, go wishlist the game on Steam, go enjoy the demo that's up, which includes the first 2 chapters, and sit back and enjoy the sneak peek with a trailer of The Haunting of Joni Evers.
Edith, No. I'm not sorry. You know what I've been through. How they left me. This damn house. My family's been here for so long. Now it's just me. I feel like I'm holding on for something, but I'm not sure what.
The storm must have knocked out the power. Candles? I didn't light these. Where did this come from? I recognize this. What's going on? Begun? What's begun? If I can't leave, I'll go deeper.
Thanks, Mike Odyssey and IndieMania for hosting. I'm Ariel Knight, the creator and developer of Ariel Knight's We Never Yield, an Afro-medieval adventure game that I created with the help of this amazing studio out of London called Beta Jester. Now, the game has an amazing soundtrack, a dope voice cast, and it's a really different take on the runner genre. It's out right now on Xbox, Steam, Epic Game Store, and coming soon to PlayStation. So check out this trailer, and if you like it, please consider picking up the game. Thanks.
If we're gonna make it back to Detroit, I'm gonna need your help.
I keep it going like
Try to keep up.
I keep it going, now bringing me down. I keep on flowing like I live in the now. Like a river, I be dripping in style. I'm running wild now, I'm on the way either way, cause I took a different route. So the kids need to assist, I'm always in a mix. Ain't never seen anything quite like this.
I will only ask once, boys. Give me the crown.
We back.
Hey, IndieMania fans, it's time for one of the most anticipated parts of our showcase, our IndieMania giveaway. We got some amazing prizes lined up for you, so let's dive right in. Okay, so let's see what we have here. First up, we have not one, not two, but three first four-figure statues. These beautifully crafted collectibles are a must-have for any gaming enthusiast. What else do we have here? Next up, we have an awesome giveaway from Udon Entertainment. 20 lucky winners will receive an assortment of goodies, including comic books, pins, and potentially graphic novels. Get ready to dive right into fantastic art and amazing stories that celebrate the best of gaming and pop culture. And that's not all. Our amazing partners here on the showcase have provided us with tons of digital codes, so you'll have plenty of new adventures to embark on. Whoa, there's more? 5 lucky winners will receive a GT Player Ace Series Ace Pro gaming chair. These chairs are the epitome of comfort and style, featuring ergonomic design, perfect for long gaming sessions with adjustable armrest, lumbar support, and high backrest. Premium materials made with the high-quality PU leather and high-density foam for the ultimate durability and comfort. Reclining function. Enjoy the flexibility of reclining up to 155 degrees with the retractable footrest for maximum relaxation. So basically, you can start playing, sleep overnight, and then continue playing in the morning. And a built-in Bluetooth speaker. Immerse yourself in your favorite games with high-quality audio right from your chair. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to elevate your gaming experience with GT Players, the top-of-the-line gaming chair. Wait, there's more? Now for the grand prize. Drum roll, please. Swipe. One lucky winner will receive a state-of-the-art Vol Steam Deck with up to 10 Steam codes. That's right, you'll get a brand new Steam Deck along with 10 fantastic games to play on it. To enter the giveaway is super easy. All you have to do is follow the Gleam link down below in the description, subscribe to our brand new IndieMania YouTube channel, and follow us on X. And don't forget to give our sponsors a follow on their social media as well. You can earn extra entries by following the Gleam link down below in the description. Once we verify that the chosen winner is following us on our social media and our sponsors, we will contact them. Failure to do so may result in us choosing another winner, so make sure that you are subscribed to our social media channels. Good luck to everyone, and thank you for being a part of our first IndieMania. Now back to the show.
This game is a real charmer. Fall in love with its enchanting characters and immersive world.
Come on, Nama, get up! Don't rush yourself. These things take time. You got this, Rama.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'm the solo developer of a game called Bullcrap. It's a multiplayer bluffing card game with food. First of all, a big greetings and a big thank you to my Odyssey. And also a big hello to all of you. I hope you're enjoying IndieMania. I'm hoping my game will bring something unique to IndieMania. It's a combo of the classic card game bullshit with the wilds of Uno. The goal is to get rid of all your cards, and like Uno, you can use wilds to sabotage your friends. If you call someone out on their lies, Bucky the Bull will kill them, and you'll get rewarded with a wild card. Wild cards are awesome. For example, you can use a fifth card to give up to 3 of your cards to another player. That slows them down and makes it easier for you to reach your goal. As a multiplayer game, it's been so fun to playtest with mates. As a single player game, it's been a huge time waster and still fun to test. I've also created an analog version of this game that can be played in real life. I've been working on this game for the past 5 years, and I tell you what, it's been a huge challenge to get to this point. Life has just thrown all sorts of complications at me, and just learning how to develop the game itself, that's been a challenge. It's been so fun getting it to this point and getting it out there, and I can't wait for you guys to play it. This is Bullcrap. It's a crap load of fun.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Our next game is a real adventure. It's time to explore new worlds and face new challenges.
Hey, look who it is! A new bot? I knew it! Yeah, slam it! Here they come! You can take them! Nice work, Body! Wow, cool! Yeah, let's go!
Wow, what a journey, Paul. Get ready for this other trailer coming up. Coming your way.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Our next game is a real thriller. Brace yourself for some heart-pounding action. That was truly captivating. Now, let's move on to our next exciting game.
A haven for humans and monsters. Evil crashes in uninvited. Chaos and fear spread. Heroes rise, standing alongside the monsters. Free the damaged souls. Work together. End the chaos. Monster Hero.
This next game is a real mystery. Uncover the truth as you dive into its intriguing plot.
Do you know why the Scarecrow won an award?
I don't know, Paul. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Because he was outstanding in his field. Just like our next game, which stands out in the world of indie games.
Wow. That was truly captivating. Now, let's move on to our next exciting game. Oh, that visual was a treat. Up next, we have another game that will blow your mind.
From Retroware Games, Iron Meat is finally done. Coming September 26 to PC and consoles. Worldwide physical release from strictly limited games. Can you defeat the meat? Visit ironmeat.com to join the fight.
Hello everyone, my name is Sam Martino, the CEO of Dogwood Gaming, an awesome video game studio based just outside of Washington, D.C. The team at Dogwood loves to make video games, and we hope that you'll love playing them just as much as we love making them. I'm so excited to share this project with you, as it is a passion project for all of us here. When I first started making video games, I met an older artist named John Rayford. John did 3D modeling in his free time and focused entirely on vintage race cars. I grew up with my dad taking me to car shows, and I fell in love with them all. It's what got me into period movies and period games, and I always wanted to be able to make one. As John and I became friends, he one day gifted me all of his models to use as a base for what is now Royal Montgomery Raceways. You'll be able to create your own driver who will race alongside the racing greats on racetracks that have not existed for over 100 years. We've done intensive research and partnered with incredible historical societies and museums, such as the Nethercutt Collection and the Audrain, to ensure an accurate and exciting experience. Your story will take you from the days of board track racing in the United States to the prestigious Grand Prix of Europe across the 1920s and 30s. You'll encounter cars that have left their marks on history, as well as provide you the opportunity to create your own legends. In the classic car world, there is a fear that people aren't going to care about these cars once their current owners have passed away. Our goal is to share that love for vintage cars and help build that bridge for the next generation to fall in love with them as well. We're so excited to share more of Royal Montgomery Raceways very soon. And for those of you that live in New England, we will be releasing a demo that will allow you to race on Quidneck Park, a racetrack from 1901 that the Vanderbilts raced on in Middletown, Rhode Island. You'll be able to race it in the racing simulators at the Audrain Museum in Newport, Rhode Island later in September. We cannot wait for you to join us and race through history yourselves.
Racing history doesn't need to be locked away in a museum. The ultimate racing experience isn't a footnote in history anymore. The origins of racing tell tales lost to time. Legends that created the foundations for the sport. Even the best drivers knew they couldn't remain at the top forever. A challenge issued across the world, answered by pioneers and dreamers, but also by fascist forces looking to dominate the sport. The founders of the automotive world didn't just build them, they raced them themselves. The legends of the golden age of racing are littered with the names that built the industry giants we have today. Chaos and uncertainty punctuated by exhilaration and wonder. Safety and regulation rarely lead to innovation. Sometimes, in order to win, precautions must be thrown aside. The early days of racing were mastered on tracks of dirt and wood. A sport fraught with danger, where boldness was rewarded with victory, and a single mistake could cost one their life. Every car has its own story, and every driver leaves their mark. Every engine change, every brake swap, each car a unique creation. Legends lost to history are now yours to create your own legacy. Don't let your greatness be just a moment in history.
Hi, Mike, and everybody at IndieMania. Krista
and Kit
here, and we are so excited to introduce the next game because we love playing multiplayer games.
That's right. We're so excited to introduce Bandit Trap, a new game where you defend your home from a team of bandits, or even team up and become the bandit with up to 3 other players and try and get away from the house with as much loot as you can get.
And this fresh 3-on-1 multiplayer online physics-driven game is so much fun for everyone. So check it out.
Cool.
No mistake.
That looked absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible. We cannot wait to play Bandit Trap.
And coming up are the developers from Bandit Trap to tell you more about this game. Perfect.
All right.
Done, Mike. Yeah.
I am pleased to be with the folks from Picomi. Michael, Bobby, Jeffrey, thank you again for being on here. I really do appreciate it.
I appreciate the invite. It's an honor to be here. Yeah.
I think the first questions first. How did Picomi come to be, and what is the significance behind the name of your company?
We actually all know each other from junior and high school, and we stayed in contact over the years as friends. Most of us got jobs in Dutch games studios, and one day we decided to create a game ourselves with the four of us. And the goal was to create a small game, because was around the time of the iPhone 3G and the App Store, which practically eliminated the need for a publisher. But that game eventually turned out to be a 5-year-long project called Hiroki, which we developed and finished in our spare time next to our daily jobs. And that's basically the start of the company Picomi.
Yeah, and which actually might be interesting to add is that we also developed our own game engine for that game. Because like Bobby mentioned at the start, we thought it wasn't going to be a huge game. So we thought, oh, let's create our own game engine. And that was also at a time where Unreal and Unity were still expensive or not really feasible for us. So we also created our own game engine.
Yeah, and it was quite a beefy engine as well with a full-blown editor. It's been crazy, and it was quite painful to say goodbye to the engine, because for the next project, Bandit Trap, we needed to go to like every platform possible, and maintaining our own engine was not sustainable anymore. So, but we learned a lot, and it was quite a ride.
Probably the most interesting question now, maybe for the audience, is how did you come up with Bandit Trap?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, we back in 2020, at the end of it, we did a lot of internal pitches towards each other. This is part of our creative process, and just to select which of the best pitches win. And amongst of those pitches, that was Bandit Trap. And Bandit Trap really stood out because it was very inspired by the famous known Christmas movie Home Alone. And we were checking, and we actually found that in the current market we haven't seen a really proper rendition of Home Alone in a family-friendly jacket. So we thought and family-friendly games are our specialties. I mean, our previous two titles were quite family-friendly as well. And then we saw okay, this market is quite overtaken by asymmetrical horror games, Dead by Daylight, really popular and really cool game. But we thought what if we can build a family-friendly version of that in the Home Alone kind of theme? So that's what we set out to do. And I think has been the right decision, because all of our previous knowledge of our previous games have really come to the ultimate test of building this game. Our ultimate quest for this game is to make the best possible rendition of that concept of a really proper Home Alone type of game. Asymmetrical games are really, really difficult. I mean, multiplayer in itself is quite challenging, let alone asymmetrical multiplayer games. But we have gained the knowledge and the tool set that we are quite confident that we can really pull this one off.
how long of a development cycle has it taken the four of you to create Bandit Trap?
Yeah, so we are currently 3.5 years in development, and the release date is planned for early next year, early 2025.
I'm hoping for multiple platforms.
Yeah, most definitely. It will be a sim ship title.
Yeah, we put a lot of effort in the destruction system and the damage system of the bandits, like Michael mentioned, because that makes every match unique, because no two matches are actually the same, because every time there's a different path, because the system or the walls are broken in such a way, or the water floods in such a way. So yeah, it's a lot of variety every match.
Well, thank you three for the interview. I had a great time. I wish you the best of success in the following several months of development. Thank you, Pikomi, for joining us today. Everyone watching at home, I hope you are looking forward to Bandit Trap as much as me.
Welcome to a little segment I like to call Red Deer's Corner. I'm excited to share with you some amazing updates and exclusive announcements from our friends over at Red Deer Games. But first, let's kick things off with a couple of trailers of some fantastic games that are already out. Enjoy.
An ancient evil stirs once more. Our only hope rests with Gladys, one of the last descendants of crypt stalkers. She brought a handgun and a whip to the apocalypse. Well, she's the expert.
I hope you've enjoyed those trailers. Now, let's dive into some special updates and announcements. First up, we have Sprout Valley. New updates are coming very soon to Sprout Valley, so make sure to stay tuned to Red Deer's social media for more updates. Next up, we have Pilo and the Hollow Book. A brand new demo is available right now for Pilo and the Hollow Book, so make sure to check it out and experience the latest updates firsthand. And finally, we have some exciting news for draws. Draws is coming to Xbox on September 19th, so get ready to embark on an incredible adventure. And now for an exclusive IndieMania announcement for Dreamland Farm. I am excited to announce that Dreamland Farm will be releasing on September 27, 2024. So mark your calendars, folks. Thank you all for joining me on Red Deer's Corner. Enjoy the rest of IndieMania and the incredible lineup of indie games we have for you.
Hi, I'm Ellie Wood, and I play Alex, the unlikely hero of Mythwrecked Ambrosia Island. Alex is taking a much-needed break from modern life when her vacation is cut short by a mysterious storm, which shipwrecks her on a forgotten island. Fortunately, the island is home to a dysfunctional family of oddballs, the long-lost Greek gods. The plot thickens. They have no recollection of who they are, and they've each shut themselves away in a different part of the island. So, it's up to you to save the gods. Explore the island, make new friends, return their memories, and solve the mystery of their lost identities. We can't wait to welcome you to the shores of Ambrosia Island later this year.
Give me back my legions! Arminius betrayed us. 30,000 lie dead in these accursed woods. How you survived is unclear. Stuck behind enemy lines, your first priority should be survival. Gather, hunt, craft. As a true Roman, you can adapt to any environment. Gather your strength and venture out. There is much to explore in this strange land. Save your fellow legionnaires. In return, they will help you gather resources and join you in battle. Beware the barbarians. These are still their lands. Fight those you must, and exploit the greed of those you can. This forest is strange. Something here is not right. But you need not face it alone. Other brave legionnaires like you roam these woods. Together, uncover the secrets and tame these lands. Now go and restore the honor of the lost legions.
Hey there, I'm Felix.
And I'm Jens. We're the co-founders of Tarok Interactive.
What you see is pre-alpha gameplay of Lost Legions, our multiplayer open-world survival game where you step into the sandals of Roman survivors after the historic battle of Teutoburg Forest.
You start with nothing, but thanks to your legionary training, you gather resources, hunt, craft gear, and build bases. It's the Roman version of Survival 101.
But we're not just any other survival game, we're focusing on 3 unique features: conquest, NPC management, and narrative.
The barbarians' camp is just across the river. We're almost done rebuilding the bridge to it.
Be a champ and get me some more copperalls, will you? Either go yourself or order some poor soul instead.
You'll also come across other legionnaires. You can recruit them to gather resources, build your fortifications, and join you in battles.
It's all about delegating and letting you focus on what you enjoy doing.
I swear I saw a huge snake-like thing in the river. No way I'm swimming in it.
The world of Lost Legions is divided into regions, each controlled by different villages and forts. You need to conquer these areas to gain strategic advantages.
Everyone to arms! Let imperial blood beat the soil!
We also have a strong narrative, with voice dialogues and interesting characters.
Ah, Optio. 2 of my watchmen, Darius and Fabius, are missing since last night.
But the story itself is totally optional, so you can skip it and just enjoy the sandbox if that's more your style.
Oh, wait. Optio. Oh, thank Jupiter. Oh.
Did you see that cave? The beast went into it. Help me kill it. Optio, are you hungry?
Counterattacks are a constant threat. You'll need to build up defenses and protect what you've gained.
The enemy is fleeing. Make sure there are no survivors.
We're serious about getting the history right. We're working with Humboldt University to make sure everything is as authentic as possible.
And while we've included some mythological elements, they all fit the belief of the time, adding a unique twist to the experience.
So, if you're into the Roman Empire, or just love a good survival game, wishlist Lost Legions and join our Discord.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Greetings, fellow gamers and indie enthusiasts. I am IndieMan, your neighborhood-friendly superhero, here to bring you some epic announcement. Behold, the magnificent, the stupendous, the absolutely mind-blowing first four-figure statue. And guess what? We're giving away not one, not two, but three of these bad boys. Yes, you heard me right. 3 chances to own a piece of gaming awesomeness. Now, I know what you're asking yourself. IndieMan, how do I get my hands on these statues? Well, that's easy as pie, which, by the way, I'm a little hungry. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to the brand new IndieMania YouTube channel and give us a follow on X, although I like to call it Twitter. And while you're at it, go give First Four Figures a follow on their social media to say thank you. So, what are you waiting for? Get subscribing, get following, and get ready to win one of these amazing statues. And remember, with great indie comes great responsibility to have fun. IndieMan out!
What a journey, Mike. Get ready for another amazing game coming your way.
Ever since I woke up in this place, I've been trying to understand what I'm supposed to do. What you want me to do. But look around. The planet is literally falling apart.
even if it turns everyone against me. I'm not going to sit back and watch it all fade away. Charge this thing up. Is that it? And your friends are here to help? Hey, wait! Why is everyone running away from me today?
That was truly mesmerizing. Now let's move on to our next exciting title.
Hi everyone, we are Burgum Games and we made Tidy Backpack. I'm Artyom, responsible for game design and code.
And I'm Valeria, I'm an artist.
Tidy Backpack is a cozy inventory management puzzle with a cute fantasy story. We just thought, what if all the battles, quests were in the past and all you had to do is organizing your loot in your backpack.
And we also really like the games like Unpacking, A Little to the Left, Cats Organized Neatly, and I think most of our inspiration came from them.
Yeah, and this is how Tidy Backpack was born. We hope you like it, and because it's coming soon on 17th September. And for now, enjoy the trailer.
Thanks, Mike, and hello, IndieMania. I'm Eva, and this is my husband, Lucas, and we are working on Scarlet Deer Inn. It's an embroidered narrative platformer with emotional story, dark dungeon full of monsters, in a world inspired by Slavic folklore. You can wishlist it on Steam right now. Bye!
Engaging experience. Up next, we have another fantastic game.
Nice!
What a journey! Get ready for another amazing game coming your way.
Lisa here. Ella what you saw.
What a brilliant display. Let's keep the excitement going. What's next? Wow, that was simply stunning. Let's dive right into the next incredible game.
Last but not least, we have a game that's a real game changer. Prepare to be blown away by its innovative gameplay.
And that is the end of our journey. We've seen some amazing games over the past 3 days, and we hope you enjoyed the ride just as much as we have.
A huge thank you to all of the developers who shared their games with us.
A special thanks and shout out to our special guest presenters, Kid and Krista and Rogers Base. We are incredibly grateful to our partner IGN for hosting our event. Remember, never give up and
journey on.
Journey on.
And I flew on and journey on.
Feel the beat of what you sow. Launch day jitters, heart to drum. Players start to find you, here they come. Recognition finally cheering loud and brightly. Now your name's lit up nightly. But the journey ain't done, now the stakes higher. More to prove, more to lose, but your will's a fire. Through critics and fans, keep playing your hands. Reach for the stars, take a stand.
All right, that is the show. That is IndieMania 2024. All 3 days of IndieMania 2024 are in the books. Man, I honestly don't know how to put this into words, my friends. It's incredible. Oh my God, Joycey. Thank you, Joycey. Thank you, Joycey. I appreciate it so much. You have no idea what that means to me. I appreciate you, Joycey, and you have no idea how much that means to me. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. My friends, IndieMania, so much has happened. So much has happened in the journey to IndieMania. So many sacrifices that were made throughout the process, through this you know, the it's 3 days, over 90 games, so many developers, and I honestly, like, I just don't have words. Man, I honestly don't have words. Towards the end of the process, like, you guys know, or you guys already know about my disability, right? I've told you guys enough times, many times. But what you didn't know is that through the process, I was actually blind for 3 days because I overdid, like, I overdid it. I was editing day and night. I was creating the graphics. I was creating the lower thirds, creating the logo, the intros. But when it comes to the actual show, like, I had no. I didn't hire an editor. It was a post production. I worked from August, beginning of August, all the way to the very end of production, like literally days before the show aired, nonstop. And so because of that, a little bit, I would say a couple of days before, Paul was sharing his story about what they found in his nose, and how they took it out and everything. A couple of days before that, Paul knows, I lost my sight. Like, I only have sight on one eye. And so because of the strain that I put on my eyesight, I lost complete sight on one of my eyes. It became a blur. And at that point, I didn't know if I was going to get my sight back. It was very scary. All I could do was basically, not much. I tried to come up to my computer and make the words as big as possible. And I have already a 55-inch TV that I use as my monitor. I tried to make this big, as bigger as I can, but it was just too blurry, so I couldn't continue working. And it was a very scary moment for me. We had IGN waiting for the show, developers to respond to, so many emails. Any developer that's out there who were part of the show, thank you so much for being part of the show. Every email I responded. I was the one who responded to those emails. Although sometimes I put in IGN team, those emails I responded to every single one of them. The trailers you sent, I went through every single trailer. And so post-production of the show, it was something that I thought I couldn't get through. And now I just reflecting back at 3 years of this dream, of this hard work that at times I didn't know whether I had it within me. And to tell you the truth, without Paul's help, a lot of this could not have been possible. It would have been a different show for sure. It would have been a different show. And so I'm super grateful for Paul joining me on this journey. We had ups and downs throughout the process, but at the end we came through. We made it. This is the very first IndieMania. And so it's been a very eye-opening experience, and I found my calling, my journey, my love, right? My passion. And I've always known that my passion has been to always help other people. Right? And so that's where this came in. Like I said, when Paul joined IndieMania a year ago, that's when we put our heads together and everything just took off, right? I remember Paul the other day was reminding me of when we started a year ago. Actually, we had 9 trailers, I think, 9 to 12 trailers, 9 to 12 trailers, and we were like, man, this is gonna be difficult. Maybe we take these 9 trailers and we divide them between 2 days. And with these 9 trailers, we could have like a little 2-day presentation, maybe 30 minutes each day. And today, day 3, almost 90 trailers in on IGN, on Game Trailers, on Nintendo Prime, on Game Junction, you know. Everyone who streamed Thunderstash, everyone who streamed the event, who was part of the event in one way or another, I am so grateful to you. I'm incredibly grateful to you, and I don't know what I would have been without you guys. Oh my God, Joycey. Man, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. During the process, I mean, I don't, you guys, I normally don't share a lot of personal stuff, but during the process of IndieMania, a lot of we went through a lot of changes. My family, of course, I lost my job for Apple because of my disability, and later on, my wife did too, and so she has a job now. That's good. We're blessed, but we went through so many changes and sacrifices, and to keep the show going. I really appreciate it. It was the biggest investment that I've ever done in my life when it comes to my body, my strengths, my finances, my time, everything, like literally everything I've invested in this show, everything. And I my only goal for this was to bring to the forefront an incredible amount of developers with their video games, and to give them a platform, because it's hard. I know how hard it is. I know how hard it is as a content creator I know how hard it is as a content creator, right? The struggles, you know, I have over 1,300 videos edited daily on the channel. I know how hard it is to struggle for the show, for to be a content creator. I can't imagine the struggle that a lot of these developers go through in order to give us a game, right? They live their dreams, and their goal is to put a game in front of us that we can enjoy and can become part of our daily lives. And so I've made it my passion and my goal, with Paul's help, to bring this to the forefront and to present a show that you know these developers deserve. And yeah, IndieMania is coming back next year. IndieMania is coming back next year. It's coming back next year. I can guarantee to you that IndieMania is coming back next year. It's going to be bigger and better, and there's going to be more people involved. We're going to have more hosts in front of the camera. I've already approached a couple of people behind the scenes that I see a lot of potential, and I wanted to bring them to the forefront and help them and give them also a part of IndieMania. A lot of developers already, since the show started, already 30 new developers have joined. 30 new developers. We had 90 in the show. We had, since in these past 3 days, we got 30 new developers who just signed up for 2025, who signed up on the list to be notified for 2025. That's a lot of developers, and that's a lot of games that we plan on showing for next year. So next year, year 2 of IndieMania is happening. It's the thing, man. It's a thing. We're here. I thank everyone for your amazing support. Every streamer that took it upon themselves to support the channel. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, even though the IndieMania show, the planning phase has been 3 years, but when you joined in the last year, you lit a fire under me. You really lit a fire under me, and that's the kind of push that I needed to make this happen, right? Because you know, I have a lot of plans, a lot of goals, but you need that someone who's gonna push you forward and gonna, you know, make you a better person and kind of inspire you and you know, join forces with you and understand the vision and push forward with it. So I publicly want to thank you, Paul, for your support in this journey, and I really do appreciate everything throughout the past year. Every conversation we've had, every disagreement, because we've had disagreements. It's part of friendships. You know, it's part of friendships. We've had agreements and disagreements, but it's all part of the process. And guess what? At the end, we did it. At the end, we made a show, a 3-day show, and we gave as many developers as we could a platform. And that's that was the entire goal of this entire presentation, right? The entire goal, even of the giveaways, was to invite more people in so that they can witness these incredible developers. And we did it. And so this is day 3. With your permission, I'm gonna rest a little bit. I'm gonna take a break because year 2 is less than a year away. Year 2 will not be in September. Year 2 will be a little bit before, closer to the summer. And so we are literally less than a year away from year 2. Year 1, although it took 3 years in planning, it took 1 year to put together. So right now we're kind of ahead because we have 120 developers on our list. From the 90, we have 120, and so we can now start planning year 2, which will bring a lot of changes. Every stone needs the rock, and vice versa. Every Stone Cold needs the rock. Well, I'm the rock. You're Stone Cold. So, you know, I am gonna take a rest. I'm gonna see my eye doctor, make sure that nothing is completely damaged, you know. And I'm gonna continue fighting for this cause. I'm gonna fight until IndieMania is the biggest event in gaming history, because the goal is to bring the indie world, the indie game development above AAA, above the indie game developer. Like I've said before, is where true innovation and creativity happens, right? Because in the indie world, there's so many people, so many creative people coming up with the most unique ways to play video games and AAA games and first party games. Believe it or not, they take notes. They take notes from the indie world. You hear it first in AAA. You hear it first in first parties because they have the best finances. They have the best reach. They can bring it to you firsthand. But within the indie industry is where things are really truly created. And what the heck was that, Siri? I am talking to you, Siri. So yeah, the goal is to bring indie to the forefront and to make it the standard. And yeah, like I said, I love WrestleMania, the biggest stage of them all for wrestling. I want IndieMania to be the biggest stage of them all for indie game developers, for indie games, for indie game enthusiasts, for developers who are just starting their journey in the indie game world, and so on, right? And that's the goal. And I know we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Hello, Mrs. Odyssey. Who's Mrs. Odyssey? Hi, Mrs. Odyssey. Who's Mrs. Odyssey? Oh, you mean the Siri? That was Siri. That was Siri. I can't say the name because it'll come alive. But what? See, the weird thing is I don't remember having a Siri back there, or even an Alexa. So what's talking? I don't know. I don't know. My phone is right here. I'm like, who's talking back there? Because I don't have anything back there that talks. Weird. It's not cool. Not cool. The house is possessed. What is it? I don't know. I have to check. Some phone is there? I don't know. What is it? Anyway, I'll have to check. Somebody in my house pretending to be Siri. Yeah, guys, IndieMania Day 3 is in the books. Over the next couple of days, I'm not resting just yet. Over the next couple of days, I'll be uploading all the trailers, all the information, everything that part of IndieMania to the IndieMania YouTube channel. If you want to relive IndieMania, you can go to the IndieMania YouTube channel. If you saw a game that you liked, the entire presentation is there. Day 1, 2, and 3 are there, and you can just you skim through all the trailers and create your little list. Remember that the IndieMania sale is still going live on the IndieMania.net. And so, yeah, I support all these amazing developers. I'm so grateful for all of them who participated in IndieMania. I really hope that that this event has highlighted them in a way that they deserve, and that good comes from this event for them, for each and every one of them. So many great developers. I mean, games like Sunset Hills, Nuts Revenge, the Venturing Games has been around. And Red Deer's Corner, their support has been incredibly amazing, and I appreciate them so much. They've been a supporter of the channel for a while now. And shout out to Lucy from Red Deer. She's amazing. And so many incredible games that were showcased. I hope you guys found one that you love. Hopefully check them out and spend many hours playing it. It brings a lot of joy to your lives, and in return, I will thank you, and these developers will thank you as well. Take advantage of the IndieMania sale. Go visit these developers on their social media, every one of them. Just tell them I saw your trailer at IndieMania. I loved it. I'm checking the game out, and so on. And let's continue to show this love. Right now, Joyce says she has 6 games on her list. 6 games on her list. Joyce, that last game, I think it's Ithra. Ithra is I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ithra. I thought about you when I first saw that game. I thought about you because I know you love. Personally, that game. That game is a mix of Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda, and with the RPG 8-bit 3D style in an open world, which to me was like, man, that's super cool, So yeah, 6 games is awesome, Jersey. 6 games is awesome. The last game I thought about you when actually putting the trailer in the show. I forgot the name I forgot the game you like. The one that's the one that's with the 8 something with 8 Octoverse, Octoverse something. I can't remember the name. I'm drawing a blank just because my brain is turning off. It's going into sleep mode. Octoverse something. What was that game you like? The one that has not the Where is Abby, but the one that you like with the 8 characters. Apparently has 8 characters in the game. It's an 8-bit character game. 8-bit kind of 3D 8-bit kind of thing. It has two part 1 and part 2. I think iOS. I think I actually have it on my phone. What's it called? It's something about 8. I'm drawing a blank. Here we go. Octopath Traveler, that one. Yeah. Octopath Traveler. Yeah. So yeah, it has it gave me that vibe when I saw the little 8-bit character running around in 3D form in the 3D world. Then it kind of gave me that little vibe of Octopath Traveler. Of course, gave me vibe of Zelda games. I want to play that game. There was another game that was on the show that was really cool too, which is Caravan Sandwich. If you guys have not looked at the game, that game is beautiful. It's amazing. It's also open world, exploratory. And so that was really cool game there. Let me look at okay, so we have Wait for It Present was awesome on day 2. Ithra, Webbing Journey. We got the Royal Mangari Raceways, Monster Hero. We have Brainsy Defenders, royalty free. Thanks to Kid and Krista for connecting us with that game with royalty free for all. Kid and Krista were responsible for royalty free for all, and for Reggie, Reggie the game, the little cute little character that you can control with gravity. Kid and Krista are responsible for that game, and their company, their let me go ahead and see here. The company that Kid and Krista run, helping developers and helping indie developers, is so amazing, right? And so through that company, they never a minute. So it's never a minute. Proven zero cost, never a minute marketing strategies for indie games and indie veterans. So shout out to Kid and Krista, and their consulting company, Never a Minute, which is related to their show on Nintendo, right? And so Nintendo Minute, Never a Minute. So they have Never a Minute Consulting. And if you are an indie developer, I really highly recommend Never a Minute with Kid and Krista. They will guide you through. They have so many years of experience in the gaming industry with Nintendo. So, they're going to guide you right. And so because of Kid and Krista, we had royalty free for all, and Reggie the game, Reggie, to a scientist, and most likely the end of the world. They were also part of IndieMania because of Kid and Krista and their consulting agency, Never a Minute. So I truly recommend them, and I really appreciate their participation in the show. Let's see here. We also have for day one. Let's go. Day one, we had Control Alt Delete. Thank you so much. By only by midnight. We had Road-like, nice, really road racing game. Right. We have Wildtastic, super hilarious, fun game. We have Vampire's Fable, really cool game where you play with two characters. You have to play together, and of course, there's more within the game you can discover within that. We have Super Bok Bok Chicken by Daytime Devs, super fun game. Covert Crew, Gambit Shifter, The Storyteller, Tilting Tiles, the game presented by one of our special guests, is Tako no Himitsu. It's like a RPG. It's a really cool game. Look it up too. Look into another really cool game. Don't Fight My Heart. We got Inventory Quest, Ruffy and the Riverside, which is one of the also highlights of the show. People were comparing it to a combination between Mario Sunshine and another game that I heard, but it's a really cool platformer, Ruffy and the Riverside. We got Burst as well. Aloth, I think it's Aloth. I've never knew how to pronounce that name. The Paradox Incident, Tormented, Noreja, The Gold Project, Who is Abby, which is awesome. Mojito, Woody's Rescue is a really cool game, standout too. We got Slime on day one. Day two, Primordial Legends opened the show on day two. Really cool game. Nuts Revenge on day two. Vulgar was another one, which is a really good game. Right Wars, which is a really incredible game and concept. We got Warlight, No Time to Trip. The super sad Pine, right? Pine. We got the other game, The Quiet Things, was also really good and also very impactful. It's a really good game with a really good message. Wonder Stars. You got the super hilarious Beetle Llama. You got Psycho Fingers, which is hilarious too. Citizen Sleeper, if you like space games, that game is awesome. Borderline, we also a really cool shooter. Biogun with the little piggy that kind of helps you. It's a really cool side-scrolling kind of shooting platformer, really fun, really action game with the little piggy. Death Front, if you like horror, just super scary. The Green Book, if you like super cozy, cute. An everyday story is also an amazing story where you control a little boat, a little trinket, and a little origami bat. Before Fate, we got the beautiful and amazing Sunset Hills, another cozy, amazing game. We got Meat 2, Absolute Zero, a really cool game that kind of resembles other games, but that one was really, really cool. Retro Realms, as part of Way Forward presents River City 2, River City Girls 2, Yars Rising. We got Clock Tower Rewind. We got the debut for Clock Tower music video on the show. And of course, we ended Wait For Present with Shantae Advance Risky Revolution and making a comeback. It's coming in Game Boy Advance form, right? To limited games. And of course, it's also being released on all platforms. Shantae Advance, Risky Revolution, super amazing. Day 3 today, we got The Haunting of Joni Evers, which was awesome. And that was another developer spotlight where you have the developers talk about the game. We have another spotlight, We Never Yield. We also have Fighting for Single Ship. That game was hilarious, about I think a boy who wants to just play video games and is being chased by all these brides. That was hilarious. Season 3, that game was also part of the Wholesome Direct. It's just adorable and wholesome. We got After Love EP, another beautiful game there. We got Bullcrap, another super fun card game, which also was a developer spotlight. Bati, all right, Bati and Byteland Overclocked. That one right there can give Astrobot a run for its money because it's another one in the indie world. So if you saw Astrobot, you should take a look at Bati. Okay, I think it's Body or Bodhi. It's B-O-T-I. Byteland Overclock. Okay. Royal Free for All. Again, this one was brought to us by Kid and Krista and their consulting company, Never a Minute. Brain Deep Defenders. We got Monster Hero. Murder is Game Over. Noxious Weeds. Hero Fauna. Beautiful game with the little fire. Do you guys remember that? Iron Meat. Royal Montgomery Raceways. Bandit Trap, the game that Kid and Krista introduced, and we had also the mini interview with the people over at Pickamy. We also got Cook for Love, and this was part with Red Deer, Crypt Stalker, Sprout Valley. We got Pilo and the Hollow Book. We have Dross, and these games are all part of the Red Deer Corner. If you want to check out the Red Deer Corner, it's also going to be on Red Deer social media. I'm going to send them over the entire presentation so they can have it as well. Pillow and the Hollow Book, Draws, also part of the Red Deer Corner. Dreamland Farm and the release date. Then we have followed by Myth Wrecked, really cool game with the voice actors from the game introducing the game and talking about the game. Got Lost Legions and the debut for the gameplay on the show. We also have Extra Coin, super awesome game. Fading Skies was a beautiful game there, right? We have another spotlight for developers with Tidy Backpack. We have Scarlet Deer Inn. Can you imagine? Can you believe that Scarlet Deer Inn is like a game that was made with sewn assets, no digital, but sewn. Like they actually sewed each character in every movement, and that's what they use in the game. Like it's crazy, right? I'm telling you, indie world, in the indie developer world is where you find things like this. Where else would you see a game where the characters are literally cloth that has been sewn in each movement and put together like stop motion, right? But they were sewn. Okay, it's crazy, insane. So you should look at that game. It's called Scarlet Deer Inn. Webbing Journey, the one with the little spider. I think doing chores. It looks like the spider was doing chores. we got linked. Linked is awesome on the show. I'm super happy to have that game on the show. A game that a lot of you guys like, Culebra, Souls of Limbo, had like little Paper Mario vibes with what's that game? What's that movie from Disney? The one where with the guitar and the kid, and you know what I'm talking about. Immortal, super awesome game. And of course, the last one is Ithra, which is another open world game that was super awesome. Yeah, Coco. Yeah, it's like Coco and Mario Party put into one, and it was super awesome. But yeah, my friends, that was day 3 of IndieMania. Stay tuned for all of the things that I'll be uploading on the IndieMania channel, including the little clips that didn't make it into the show but are part of the show. They'll be on the IndieMania YouTube channel. Extra footage that will be fun to watch, like Paul's version of Ryu, which is awesome. You'll find it on the IndieMania channel. You also find a little I'm not sure if I put IndieMan there now that IndieMan accidentally I thought I removed IndieMan from all 3 days, but IndieMan leaked into day 3, and I literally thought I removed all IndieMan from the show. So I think that what I did is I uploaded to the system the wrong file. I removed all IndieMan, and day 3 was the last file that I uploaded to IGN, and I might have chosen the wrong file, and IndieMania just made its way through the. Yeah, that was something. But but my friends, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Joycey, for your support and for the super chats, and for those of you who super chatted and became members. We got new members. Here, let me see. Check here. Luigi became a YouTube member. I see it. Luigi. I just got it. Wow. Welcome, Luigi. Thank you so much for your support. It means the world to me. Boo Mini gifted a membership. Thank you, Boo Mini. You are awesome. Of course, Joycey's donation, man, to the Odyssey. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Joycey. I appreciate you so much, so much, so much. You don't know. You're like my sister. You are like my sister. I want you to know that. And we have a Paul Gale with his $1.99. Thank you, Paul. We also got another super chat here by Shalil. You guys are the best. We love you, Mike. Thank you so much, Shalil. Thank you for that super chat. I appreciate you. We got Sarah B celebrating 12 months of membership on the channel. Fantastic. Thank you, Sarah, for your support over the last 12 months. Means the world to me. We got Tall Show, double the dad jokes. All of the dad jokes are going to be on the IndieMania channel. Every dad joke that we wrote for the show, okay? I wrote the entire script for the show. Paul did an amazing job delivering those dad jokes. And I want to upload every single dad joke. We have a lot of them. Okay. We have a lot of dad jokes on the show. So you'll hear dad joke after dad joke after dad joke after dad joke in one single video. It'll be on the IndieMania YouTube channel. So Paul Show, your wish is my command. And then we have the last super chat here by Paul. Every Stone Cold needs The Rock and vice versa. So yeah, I mean, we can both be Stone Cold. We could both be The Rock. They're awesome. But yeah, I hope I didn't miss any other super chats or anything like that. But that's the one that I have started here. But thank you so much. Yeah, we'll upload any bloopers that we had on the show. I'll upload bloopers and stuff. Everything. I'll be uploading everything to the IndieMania channel. Everything that I have, all the bloopers, anything that didn't make it to the show, all of our presentations. You guys will see them all because we came up with a lot, and it was super awesome. And yeah, it's been a journey. been a journey. But we made it. We made it. We made it. IndieMania 2024 in the books. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. I'm gonna take a little nap and rest a little bit, and then I'll be with you guys soon. Again, Monday, regular content on the channel resumes. More content on the channel. Oh, new podcast coming to the IndieMania channel. IndieMania Spotlight. Okay, it's called the Spotlight, not IndieMania. The Spotlight, the Indie Spotlight podcast is coming to the IndieMania YouTube channel. Indie Spotlight. If you are a developer, send me an email. If you want to be part of the indie game spotlight, indie dev spotlight. And every indie dev spotlight, we will have a developer from the show. Okay, and every single episode will have digital codes to provide from that particular game. So that's part of the guidelines for every developer who wants to join the indie dev spotlight. Those little spotlights that you saw during the show, that is going to become a podcast. Indie Dev Spotlight podcast on the IndieMania channel throughout the year. So with that, my friends, I'll leave you with this. Number one, don't give up. I can't now more than ever. I stress this because how many times did I want to give up throughout this process of these past 3 years, and I did not once. Like, I pushed forward. Then a year later, Paul came and literally lightened the load like you don't know. He helped me a lot. And I appreciate Paul. Number two, journey on. Peace, my friends. See you guys later. Bye. I haven't like end stream.